Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with a Golem Lightning deck. This Golem Lightning deck is essentially invulnerable to spells. We don't have a Night Witch in the deck, so there's no Fireball or Poison Bait, and we don't have an Electro Dragon, so our opponent will never get lightning value. And if we're ever lucky enough to play against a bait deck, we're gonna have the Baby Dragon and Dark Prince for splash damage, and double small spells of the Tornado and Barbarian Barrel. I'm really enjoying this Golem deck, so let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. If you guys are not already supporting me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. By using creator code SirTag, I get a percentage of all money spent in the shop at no extra cost to you. It allows me to spend more time on my videos, and I really appreciate it. Got a game against Couch Potato. We're gonna sauce out a Barbarian Barrel because we do not have our Golem. We cannot safely just play passively until double elixir if we don't have our Golem. We need the Golem, guys, to have that in our hand so we can defend anything and then sauce it out at 102. So if we're able to build a huge parade push, get our Golem down, then I'll be very happy. So let's try to get there. He's going to have Miner, he's going to have Bandit, and he's going to have Electro Wizards. This is probably going to be Miner Poison, if I had to guess. And I'm going to go try to activate King Tower. So this Electro Wizard is going to disperse and hit them both. That's really good for us if you guys did not know that. Activating King Tower against Graveyard. And anyone that has a Pekka Bridge Spam deck, when you're rocking a Golem deck, is really, really good. Especially when they have the Miner variation. So it's not even Pekka Bridge Spam, it's Pekka with Miner Poison, so it'd be even better for us to activate King here. Since we have King Tower activated, his Bandit, it's not going to get as much damage as it otherwise would have. Went in for a Barb Barrel to deny damage with the Baby Dragon. I think I maybe should have eaten the Baby Dragon and saved the Barb Barrel for the Bandit, but that's okay too. So we baited out 3 Elixir for 2, and Pekka's coming down, so we need to go in for a Mega Minion to damage it from the skies. Unfortunately, the Pekka's going to turn around and start chipping away on top of the Lumberjack, but we'll give him some time for the Golemites to get closer to the tower so we can get more chip damage and get the death damage there. So, I really want to win this game. If I can, that'd be awesome. Pekka Miner Poison is not the easiest thing to play against, but fortunately for us, guys, you know what we don't have? We don't have the Night Witch, so he's not going to get poison value on anything in our deck. Our deck is kind of poison immune, if you think about it. I can go for a Dark Prince right on top of the Miner in the safe spot. And we caught it, got a lot of damage on it, and only sacrificed the Dark Prince's shield. So I'm going to go for a Golem, and then I want to just eat the Baby Dragon damage, and I think I have to go for a Barbarian Barrel on top of the Bandit. So we're going to be around even tower damage on both sides. But if he tries to go on the side that has lower HP, well, we have the Golem protecting it, so it's way better for me, actually. I can eat that Barbarian Barrel. If he wants the Miner, I definitely can't eat that, though, because the Skeletons give him too much value. So he's probably going to go in for a Golem counter of Pekka. And we just want to go for a Lightning so we can get that Golem on top of the tower. I'm going to damage it down with our air units that can't get hit by the Pekka. So that's extremely reliable for me. Then I can start to go in for a Dark Prince here. And since we still have the Baby Dragon alive... Oh my gosh, look at the Lumberjack on the left. Did anyone see that? That was insane. That was really ridiculous. I like just going Barb Barrels on top of these Bandits and countering it for a +1 Elixir trade. But I'm pretty happy with our interactions now. Could maybe just go in for a Golem at the river on the left-hand side because he's probably going to expect it on the other side. He's going to Poison and Miner. Lumberjack coming in on the right, Golem on the left. What are you going to do? You're going to Barb Barrel on top of the Lumberjack, but it gets on top of the tower, and then I can start to Lightning you out on either side. You do not have a building to pull back the Golem. You don't have Tornado. You can't stop this, buddy. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. A huge contributor to this game was activating King Tower early on with that Electro Wizard, and that felt good. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. This guy's doing absolutely nothing, and that's great for me. I want to get to double elixir, and I don't want to drop a single card, dude. 102 is the first card that I want to be dropping. If you're dropping Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, Log, I'm not responding to any of that stuff. If you cycle 4 elixir cost card, we will do something. So he's got Log and Skeletons. This is making me think that it's going to be a control cycle deck. Probably going to be like Expo 2.9 or 2.6 Hog Rider. No, he's going to have Royal Giant with a fast cycle. So he's probably going to have Ice Wizard here with maybe Firecracker and Tornado. He's going to have Executioner instead. So essentially the same concept, just a little bit different. So I could go for a Barbarian Barrel here, but I think that we're going to be able to clean up anyway. So I don't really want to spend extra elixir when I don't need to. So I could go for a Golem now instead of spending the elixir on the Barbarian Barrel. Now I have more elixir to start my Golem push a little bit earlier because I knew that interaction. And he doesn't have Royal Giant immediately in cycle, so he's probably going to have to cycle 1 card to get to it, if I remember correctly. And he's going to have a Valkyrie Executioner deck. Alright, so it's going to be a lot of Lightning bait for us. That's pretty good for me. So he's going to Ice Spirit. He's probably cycling vigorously back to the Executioner. I want to go in for probably a Lightning and Barb Barrel, depending on where he drops it. We'll see. Usually you want to have supporting cards just destroy the Executioner with the Tornado, but since he decides the Tornado there, I think that he's going to have a way more difficult time dealing with our spam. The Executioner is not going to hit everything in alignment, so maybe we can kill the Executioner, keep our baby dragon alive, and then get it locked onto the tower. So if that happens, then we get a tremendous amount of damage, and that's pretty good. But unfortunately, it locked back onto the baby dragon. If that was like 4 or 5 belches there that went directly right on top, that would have been a different story, right? So we're going to go in for a Mega Minion here, and we're going to use our Tornado last possible second to deny maximum amount of damage from that Royal Giant. And it's not going to get a hit because we used our Bard Barrel, right? So we are up a little bit despite him activating King Tower. And because he doesn't have Royal Giant in cycle, what are we going to do? We're going to go and cycle our Giant, or our Golem in the back, because he can't apply aggression. He has to cycle 1 more card before he's back to Royal Giant. Takes 4 cards, and now he's back to RG, so we'll see what he does. If he does an RG, we just Lightning and we Bard Barrel. So this is really good because we're going to be able to kill the Executioner, and the counter push is going to be astronomical for us because, well, the Executioner is dead, the Valkyrie's dead, and now we have a huge Golem push coming at him. And if he Tornadoes, we can go and Tornado his Executioner, not into alignment, so it's not going to be able to hit everything at once, and it's closer to the river, so then we can snipe it easier with the baby dragon. So that's how I like dealing with Executioners most of the time when I have Night Witch. But this deck, you can Lightning and Bard Barrel, you can Lightning Tornado. There's so many things that you can do to destroy Executioners or Firecrackers or Ice Wizards, and we just asserted dominance all over him. He's running a control deck that admittedly is pretty good against us, but because we have so many other answers that a traditional Golem deck wouldn't have, we're able to win. So he's going to have Knight. I think this might be a graveyard deck. We're going to have to wait and see, though. Yeah, so it's going to be graveyard. We see Ice Wizard, we see Knight. I can't imagine this being anything other than the Baby Dragon, Bard Barrel, Graveyard, Poison, Bomb Tower deck. Maybe it could be like Tombstone, but it's going to be that exact list. So I'm going to go for a Mega Minion. I can't graveyard, or I can't go for a Golem because we're just going to get graveyarded. He's going to graveyard me here right now if I don't do it. He's still graveyarded. He's insane, man. He's wild. I want to go for a Barbarian Barrel to tank for the Baby Dragon if possible. If the Baby Dragon latches onto that, that'd be ideal, so then it doesn't hit our tower. It's going to go for a Poison, so then I have to go for a Lumberjack, so then it latches onto that, and the Skeletons will hit the Lumberjack for a little bit longer. So he got a really good trade there. Unfortunately, this matchup is not easy to play. It's one of the hardest ones because, well, they're going to have Graveyard. The Graveyard Skeletons accumulate, and they do very, very well against you because you don't have spell removal with Poison, and then you also are not going to have a phenomenal answer besides like the Dark Prince and Baby Dragon, which are really your only splash damage units, and then you have to go in for a Bard Barrel to finish off the remaining Skeletons. It's just not easy. So he's going to go Bard Barrel. We're going to ignore that. We're fine with it. Okay, now we have to go Baby Dragon because he's actually going in. And we're going to do some dual lane aggression. Usually in these type of matchups when they have Bomb Tower, I feel uncomfortable dropping melee troops behind my Golem because I don't want him to be able to splash the Golem and also the Dark Prince or the Lumberjack. So I like doing dual lane aggression here whenever I can help it. So the Dark Prince is not getting hit. It would have been hit if it was right behind the Golem, as you guys know. And now we can do some dual lane aggression with him tornadoing, but then he doesn't have the tornado for the Lumberjack and the Mega Minion, so maybe we can break through with that. So not really looking super promising, but I'm going to go for a Lightning for more chip damage. Then maybe we can reset the tower onto the Golemite, or maybe the Lumberjack just gives us a lot of damage on the right, and that's fine too. So we are actually up in damage, but I wonder how long this is going to last. We're going to go Bard Barrel on top of the Skeletons, then eliminate his tank for the Graveyard, so it's definitely ideal, but it's going to be difficult for us to make anything happen. I'm going to go in for a Golem at the river because we have a Baby Dragon. I want to be able to use it if possible. It's going to go for a Bomb Tower, as we said before. It's not easy to do anything besides dual lane aggression, but I don't feel comfortable doing that right now. I think I've already committed to the right-hand side, so I'm going to be going in pretty hot and heavy there, boys. So we're going to go in for a Lumberjack. We're going to keep the Golemites alive, and then we're going to try to get a Baby Dragon on top of the tower again. So Baby Dragon with the splash damage would be ideal, but it's not really working. I don't think I should have committed that Baby Dragon there. We know he's going to Graveyard again, so I have to get ready. I need to be able to stop his Baby Dragon from crossing the river. So that was actually a pretty bad Baby Dragon, or a pretty bad Graveyard in my opinion. I think that as long as the Dark Prince is good, RNG for us, then we're going to be in a good spot. But really bad RNG. You guys notice how many Skeletons spawn on the left-hand side? That was kind of ridiculous. I haven't seen that many Skeletons spawn on that side in the Graveyard in forever. We can Lightning because he missed the Bomb Tower, and I think we still might be able to win the game. No, he literally got bailed out with Tornado. This is such a tough matchup, guys. Can we please win it? All right. If I Tornado the Baby Dragon on top of the tower and our Baby Dragon gets splashed, maybe we can. That's what I was talking about before. 2 HP, Baby Dragon takes it. Let's go, man. That matchup is so annoying to play, and I'm so glad we won. Oh my gosh. Whoa. We're playing against someone from our clan. We're going to sauce out a good luck. We're going to see what's up. That never happens. That's insane. So Barbell to open up the game, and we want to wait until double elixir. He's got Goblin, so I wonder what deck he's got. I will eat them like a snack. He's not going to get too much damage with them, and I just want to relax until we can figure out exactly what deck it is. And if we get to 102, I will go and drop a Golem in the back, and we will have a sublime matchup advantage usually. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully we can make it happen right here, right now.
Eventually.
So we cycle at 102 when we don't want that influx of elixir to be meaningless. Get our Golem down, and we see a Goblin Cage. And what is he going to have, guys? I'm excited. So this is going to be a pretty okay matchup if we're going to be playing against Balloon, because I know that the Mega Minion will be able to deny all Balloon damage here. And now I can go for a Baby Dragon. And if he Inferno Dragons, this is ideal, because I can go in for a Lightning on top of the Goblin Cage Brawler and on the tower and on top of the Inferno Dragon. So that's what we want to have happen. Then we can Tornado everything. So then the Bats die, and then the Inferno Dragon will probably die, and then the Mega Knight dies. So we're in a really good spot. The Inferno Dragon is at a sliver of HP, but that's just meaningless. It doesn't really matter to me. I can go in for another Golem because we're up elixir, and if he balloons, then I can go in for a Mega Minion. If he balloons into us, then it's even better because then I can Mega Minion on top of the Magic Archer afterward too. So he's not going to be able to align himself with the tower. He's not going to be able to hit us. So Mega Minion's going to stay with our Golem, so if he continues to spam with all of his other units, they're going to go straight into us. So this is such a good situation to be in. I want to Lightning this immediately just because I don't want him to get a Mega Knight in front, and I want our Baby Dragon to finish off that Inferno Dragon. If he doesn't have Inferno Dragon, he's going to have to Mega Knight, and if he Mega Knights, then we can go for a Mega Minion to damage it down from the air, and he can't balloon. If he balloons, then we just go in for a Tornado, so he'll just lose this game if he balloons. So we were able to successfully go in for an aggressive Mega Minion and not worry about the repercussions. All I need to do is get some more Golem death damage and then lightning him out to win this game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you. In single elixir, I would never be able to lightning that Inferno Dragon. So we do not have our Golem in our starting hand, so we definitely want to go for a Barbarian Barrel to try to cycle. This dude is going to go in for a Magic Archer, so when we see that, it could be a Pekka deck, and it's definitely going to be a Pekka deck after we see that Electro Wizard. So what are you going to do, my dude? Oh my gosh. What? Is this not a Pekka deck? Is this a weird, funky Hog Rider spam deck? I can't wait to see it, brother. The innovation is flowing through your veins. So, unfortunately, that is not going to be a good thing for us. I need to go for a Barbarian Barrel. I need to get that down as soon as possible so that does not connect to our tower. Oh my goodness. That was really scary. The Bandit was dashing in with all hopes on our tower. Eyes set on our tower. So he's got Hog Rider instead of Battle Ram, it looks like. It might still be Pekka with a Hog Rider instead of the Battle Ram, which is way better for us because we can activate King Tower, we can deny all damage here. So this Hog Rider will not get a hit. We've already activated the King Tower, we have a Lumberjack still alive, and we do the appropriate timing right before it gets a hit. We snag it back, and we're like, not today, sir. So he's got Skellies, interestingly enough, too. So I'm a little bit weirded out by this. I think he's going to drop a Pekka as soon as we drop our Golem and go same lane as us. So I feel a little bit awkward cycling our Golem right now. Oh, okay. Well, he's going to cycle Pekka in the back. He thought I was going to go for Golem. I think I have to go Golem same lane as him right now. He's going to go for a Bandit right into us. I will just sacrifice some damage onto our tower because the Bandit's going to go ahead and it will lock onto our tower and not our Golem. It's fine. I just want to conserve Elixir so I can defend against the Hog Riders and immediate threats that he could throw down to take our tower, opposed to the Bandit not really doing that. It's not going to take our tower. It's going to get a bit of damage, maybe a couple hundred, but it's going to spread us thin if we allocate any elixir to defend it. When you're running Golem, you really have to realize, and in so many situations, you don't have the elixir spare to defend every single push. And that's not what we're going to be doing, guys. We are not going to be spending elixir on things that are not meaningful for us. So we're going to go for Baby Dragon and supplement our endeavors here because we still have the Golemites alive when our opponent's at a low amount of elixir. It's really nice to do that. Another thing that we're going to do is we're just going to go for our Golem on the left-hand side because that's where the Baby Dragon is still working away, and he's got more damage there. So even if the Baby Dragon got one less hit and it was even tower damage, I would have much preferred to still go on that side because, well, we're going to be defending our lower HP tower, the tower that he wants to cycle offensive spam into us. We can Lumberjack here opposed to joining a Tornado because then if we Lumberjack, it will also prevent him from spending all of his elixir on the left-hand side. He has to defend that. That's a lot of elixir coming at him. We can go for a Golem at the river because we're up so much at this point. There is nothing he can do to stop us. I'm going to eat that Bandit. I'm going to go in for a Mega Minion. So then if he decides to go for a Hog Rider, the Mega Minion will still be alive. And then we can subsequently Tornado it back and make sure the Hog Rider does not get a single hit. GG, well played, and peace out, man. pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. A very interesting deck with Hog Rider and Skeletons, a faster cycle Pekka deck. All right, we're gonna see what's up. This guy's gonna go stage 1 Golem. He learned from my videos, guys. Does anyone remember that? Well, you've seen it here first. Well, second time, actually. I shouldn't say seen it here first because I was the first person to do it. But stage 1 Golem nonetheless, guys. It's insane. So Baby Dragon on Baby Dragon action. Looks like his Baby Dragon is going to slightly win out there. The minions are going to give him some nice value. What? No way. You've got Goblin Barrel as well, my dude. This is the craziest game ever. What is this insanity? Have you guys ever seen Goblin Barrel and Golem at the river first play? Because I didn't do that. This guy is a true entrepreneur, an innovator, one of the America's greatest minds. We're going to go in for a Dark Prince in the back, and we'll see what we can accomplish here. This is ridiculous. He's going to rocket my... Yeah, he just rocketed my Dark Prince. That definitely is not a good trade. So I was saying that it was innovation. I don't know what type of innovation we call that, but it was not good. So his Valkyrie is not going to give him any value because it just trades with the Dark Prince, and we activated King Tower, so he only gets 1 hit. So he's going to be down a lot of elixir. He dropped a rocket and a Valkyrie to counter a Dark Prince. So that is a 6 elixir trade that is negative for him in single elixir. So our counter push here should be pretty big. That is essentially a 2 elixir Golem if you knock off the 6 elixir. So because of our 6 elixir trade, only a 2 elixir Golem. Sounds pretty OP in my opinion, right? Guys, remember when elixir Golem was overpowered at 3 elixir and no one could stop it. Well, imagine getting elixir Golem buffed to the Golem stats and then its elixir decreased to 2. That's kind of what we just got there. It's impossible to stop. So we're going to go in for a Mega Minion here, and I think we're going to be able to 3-crown this guy and just move on with our life. You know what? I don't think we're going to move on with our life because we're always going to remember him. Fallen but never forgotten. The bridge spam Golem Goblin Barrel player. The craziest thing that I've seen in an inordinate amount of time. So we can go for Golem at the furthest point, just like him, because you know we gotta go match his plays, dude. We can't let him be the only person that Golem's in the most aggressive stance. We gotta get that Golem death damage. We gotta get that lightning on the tower, and we gotta assert dominance with the 3. So that's how we play out here. He's dropping it in a different placement. He's trying to be a sneaky ninja, but it's not working out, brother. I want to 3-crown you, please. My one goal in life is to 3-crown the greatest player of all time. That goes in for the craziest plays ever. Okay, yeah, he heard my prayers. He's actually gonna let me 3-crown him. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance.